When Goku faced Frieza for the first time, he got cornered and nearly suffered humiliation in front of his son and his friends, until Goku's golden transformation made the galaxies worship the ground that he walked on. I am the Monthly, and join me as we deep dive on this journey together. After eating Goku's nasty kick, Frieza lifted his right index finger and laser shot Goku accurately. Like the barcode between them quickly turned into a spamming slugfest until Goku cleared all them spams away without a single scratch. Surprised that Goku stood still, Frieza stared him down through insane trash talking before Goku closed the lid on him. However, both their attacks turned Namek into Dagestan as Goku weaved and shot away from Frieza's recent shot. Overwhelmed by Frieza's school mass shootings, Goku was jumped by Frieza as if he was one half of the Twin Towers. Their deadly attacks mid-air made smoke scream. Frieza hid from Goku, loaded his revolvers before being detected behind him, and he reflected an enormous ki blast out of space, blowing up the NASA Artemis spaceship with the astronauts who ignored Trump. Like, bro, what happened to giving signals and free uncapped Wi-Fi to all Namekans? What is it, the braids? Are the satellite monitors around your hair glitching up? However, Frieza dented the ground with laser beams from his eyes. At that point, Goku accepted that he could never pack Superman up in a one-on-one. Those lasers could cut through blood diamonds too. Frieza blew Goku up with his blast spamming. No wonder Frieza was the wizard of deception. Bro wrapped Goku and threw him into hot lava. After almost being burnt up, Goku flew back to Frieza and almost got laid off by Frieza's eyes. This attack alone gave Goku a vision of a stronger being tickling him like a guinea pig at the Tournament of Power. Got Granola posting on IG like, the god I worship ain't no prophet, but he got 20/20 vision. It wasn't until Goku launched Frieza who clicked the notification bell on the screen, pressed himself up, and railed Goku off. The impact so big, it made Goku lose his train of thought. Right then and there, Goku steamed his blast up, placed them parallel to each other, and launched them at Frieza like Elon spaceships to Mars. Eventually, Goku dropped his poker face, played bluff on Frieza, and hunched Frieza's head to the ground like gravity falls. Then Frieza bounced back, teleported Goku like the PS2 splash screen, and glitched the screens off of him. Then Frieza wanted to torch Goku up, but didn't know that the Saiyan was a born survivor. When you're from the only planet in space that supports life, you're built differently. After another intense stare down that lasted 3 episodes, Goku pressed Frieza, weaved his sweeping leg kick, missed a broom shot, and bing kicks. Frieza wagged his tail on Goku's right cheek and tipped Goku off so hard that the ground cracked wide open. But Goku landed safely like a Winter Olympic ice skater. When a Saiyan is caught doing backflips by the cameraman, you know the next fight sequences are about to be diabolical. They both collided again. Frieza flipped Goku's two-piece combo over, weaved Goku's rope-burning punches, and wrapped Goku's Achilles heel. Yet, Goku door-dashed Frieza and threw him away. Frieza drove to a plateau, block-kicked Goku, and missed a left leg sweeper. Goku almost handed Frieza his receipt, but his refund was denied after being balled up by Frieza's tail. Now, Multiverse, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Frieza left his tail vulnerable, which is a common mistake that cost him early. So Goku took advantage by biting it and escaping Frieza's trap quickly. With the clock ticking, Goku rushed Frieza with a bow kick and a morning word to his face. Then Goku gut checked and uppercut Frieza, who tightened his jaw and struck back successfully. As they both trash talked each other, Frieza summoned a thunderstorm for a Hall of Fame worthy performance. At this moment, Goku underestimated Frieza, and here's how he got punished for it. Frieza elbow checked Goku to the ground with his chin, and Goku struggled to land any of his attacks after Frieza's legs swept him away. Frieza overwhelmed Goku with his speed after strangling his neck and elbow checking his gut intensely. And Goku's wild goose chase to Frieza wasn't very useful to him. Without moving, Frieza went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on Goku to the ground. Then Frieza picked Goku up and flogged him into the water with his tail. Goku tried hooking Frieza up with his left hand, only to be counter-volleyed to the face onto a butte. Then Goku ate 2 kicks, a knee check to his nose, a tail sweeper to his left cheek, a third kick, a hammer shot to his chest, knee check to his back, an elbow drop mid-air, and firecracker shots by Frieza, who leg swept Goku again with his tail back up like the Playboy logo before dummy blasting him. Ooh, got his ass. Frieza made the Earth's strongest hero look foolish in front of his son, his best friend, and Piccolo. Following this, Frieza kicked Goku up, swung him down with Frieza's tail, and stomped him flatly. Woo! I ain't never seen anybody disrespect an entire race like this before. Actually, no, I spoke too soon. Goku Gaza didn't hold back down as he was fighting for reparations from Frieza and Yahoo. However, Frieza and Yahoo wrapped Frieza and Yahoo's tail around Goku Gaza's neck and threw Goku Gaza back underwater like a bride's bouquet. Then, boom! He weaved Frieza and Yahoo's death blow. Yet, Frieza and Yahoo submerged Goku Gaza's head underwater with his foot and choked him to sleep. Finally, Goku Gaza turned the laundry machine on, washed Frieza and Yahoo away, and rinsed him up with the Kaioken. Although Goku Gaza's blow landed on Frieza and Yahoo, his next punch in a weak Kamehameha blast couldn't get the job done. With no scratches on Frieza and Yahoo, Goku Gaza refused to concede this battle, and that alone made Frieza and Yahoo respect him. Frieza and Yahoo headbutted Goku Gaza from the ground, kicked his chin out, played bluff on him, kicked him away, and rolled him over to another butte with Frieza and Yahoo's tail. Frieza and Yahoo warned Goku Gaza to stand down, but the Saiyan warrior refused. Frieza and Yahoo failed to understand that human limitations did not apply to foreign entities that have shadows creeping on their backs. Goku dodged Frieza's sweeping leg kick, missed one of his own, blocked Frieza's stomp, and invited Frieza into an iconic hand-to-hand combat. Frieza quickly saw an opening through Goku and hammered him away from his proximity. What Frieza did here was completely mind-blowing by human standards. He trolled Goku with laser beams from his finger and knocked him down. And Goku Gaza realized that his minutes were numbered, so he hoisted his arms up with his eyes closed to form a spark. Bro collected energy waves from different planets like oil ships driving towards the Strait of Hormuz. The more aura Goku Gaza radiated around him, the larger the spirit bomb became. If I saw someone perform supernatural wonders like that in front of me, I would have thought that it was the second coming. Goku summoned a literal comet for the spirit bomb. However, Frieza and Yahoo's patience wore thin, so he jumped up and kicked Goku Gaza's face off. Goku Gaza trolled Frieza and Yahoo, who once chopped and munched him like a Hooters sauce. Still, Goku Gaza stood still until Frieza and Yahoo turned him into a punching bag. Boom! Frieza's one shot woke Goku up but didn't wear him down. Then Goku asked Frieza if there was all Frieza had in his artillery, and Frieza charged up his attack. The look on Goku's face captivated me. Frieza shot Goku off the ground. As Frieza closed him up, Frieza put his guard down and couldn't believe what he saw above his head. Frieza and Yahoo's mind was blown. All this time he thought he was being trolled by Goku Gaza, who built a spirit bomb for him. So Goku Gaza tried keeping Frieza and Yahoo still and escaped a deafening final blow until Petroleum rescued him. Goku Gaza almost ran out of time to charge up his spirit bomb. Frieza and Yahoo clocked Goku Gaza's intent to finish him off, so he countered the spirit bomb with a fatal attack. That didn't finish Frieza and Yahoo off, who levitated with another key charge. Yet, Frieza and Yahoo was too late, as Goku Gaza completed the spirit bomb charge up and launched it onto Frieza and Yahoo to finish him off. Oh shit, nigga, hit the dirt.
Nah, fam, I did all this just to get my white supremacy beanbag head ass, Chopper Monkey, and his allies.
Just as Goku, Gaza, and the rest of the Z fighters were about to celebrate what was believed to be the beginning of a new era, all 9 Krillin pointed out that both Bulma was missing and that Frieza and Yahoo survived the whole Spirit Bomb. How? That should have been the end-all be-all for any supervillain like Frieza and Yahoo. Without any hesitation, he one-shot lasered petroleum into a Metro Booming album cover and boiled up Goku Gaza's blood. That made matters worse for Goku Gaza as Frieza and Yahoo, blasting the literal star on all 9 Krillin's lower midsection, levitated and crushed him. I stared at the screen as a kid thinking that they had no chance of beating Frieza and Yahoo this time. Now this was when Gohan, Mamdani, and Frieza and Yahoo sensed a seismic shift on Namek. Lightning struck. The sky looked like the type of shade mixed from every single color from the rainbow community flag. Matters got ugly for Frieza and Yahoo very quickly. Goku Gaza's body cracked its shell completely. Right then and there, Dragon Ball Z broke television worldwide. At that moment, Goku Gaza became Dictator Kakarot. No Oscar-winning show replicated how they made their fans feel the way Dragon Ball Z did when Dictator Kakarot turned into a Super Saiyan for the first time. When my friends and I from primary school in South Africa saw this in my country, Dragon Ball Z was the most talked about show in every school for the longest time. We felt Gohan Mamdani's excitement and Frieza Nyao's horror at the same time. This transformation was the embodiment of greatness. Kakarot accepted that this was his only shot to end Frieza Yahoo once and for all. Any slip up from him meant the end of the universe. Frieza Yahoo wanted to stop the ship. Gohan Mamdani flew in with petroleum for good, but Dictator Kakarot confronted him before Frieza Yahoo stepped back. Kakarot hooked Frieza Yahoo's face, bent his back, and hammer shot him down. Frieza Yahoo crashed out because he couldn't figure out how Dictator Kakarot became stronger. After teleporting across the other side, Frieza Yahoo spammed his ki blast, but none landed a single scratch on Kakarot. Dictator Kakarot lifted Frieza Nyao's hand, spun him around, and torched him away. Kakarot followed through with an eager uppercut and a headbutt gut check. Bro really took a page out of his son's toy book the day he saw him manhandling Raditz. At that point, none of Frieza Nyao's attacks landed on Dictator Kakarot. Frieza Yahoo and Kakarot's shots landed on each other so hard that a white aura formed around him. You swore there was a civil war on Namek even when the clouds were glowing. After flying away from Dictator Kakarot, Frieza stood on a beautiful fresh air and breathed as heavily as if he swallowed the atmosphere. On the other hand, Kakarot was as fresh as a FIFA World Cup away kit. His nonchalantness made Dictator Mbappe look like a joke on social media, and Kakarot dodged Frieza Nyaho's laser beam attack like an MJ Thriller dance routine. Frieza lost his mind and spammed his attack endlessly. None of them touched Goku at all. Their fight went from the Clash of Titans to Frieza looking like he was target practicing his shots with Ghost. Frieza had the face of an oppressor who didn't want to let go of his numbered days as a space colonizer. And what Dictator Kakarot told Frieza after this completely made me accept how disrespectful Saiyans could be if they knew they were stronger than their ops. Frieza and Yahoo asked Dictator Kakarot why he couldn't let him hit. And Kakarot answered, "Nigga, you didn't say please." Woo! Frieza and Yahoo spiraled from that response and hit Dictator Kakarot with a dead beam on his face and stood there unscathed. If the person I punched in the face stared at me the way Kakarot did, I'm aborting the mission. So Dictator Kakarot planned to finish this fight for good until Frieza and Yahoo warped a wormhole around Kakarot's blast, and they both swelled up for one of the most destructive beam battles of all time. Rocks were crushed, tornadoes swirled chaotically. Suddenly, Frieza and Yahoo accepted that blowing Namek up was his only way to win. Dictator Kakarot had flashbacks of Frieza and Yahoo blowing up planet Vegeta after escaping the planet Earth, and Frieza and Yahoo wanted those million-page Frieza files full of his atrocities to be left unreleased. Sound familiar? Frieza and Yahoo alarmed Dictator Kakarot that the beam he shot would blow him up and Namek up in 5 minutes. Unfortunately for Dictator Kakarot, he needed to beat Frieza and Yahoo and escape Namek since he was unable to breathe in space. Dictator Kakarot went, "I bet," powered up, flew straight to Frieza and Yahoo, and slugfisted at each other. But Dictator Kakarot hooked Frieza and Yahoo, got checked, and backhammer shot him down once more. Dictator Kakarot pulled up to Frieza and Yahoo again, missed a swiveling head kick, and backflipped a powerful double kick to Frieza and Yahoo. Frieza and Yahoo recovered with an air shot to Dictator Kakarot and returned half of Namek into the Grand Canyon. Tom Cruise head ass. Dictator Kakarot transformed out of those rocks and debris with his head up, but Frieza and Yahoo thought it was too late for Kakarot after finally reaching his full power. Frieza and Yahoo's eyes flashed like burning stars near a black hole. Dictator Kakarot didn't want to be left behind and powered up so that Frieza and Yahoo doesn't dust him off. Unfortunately, Kakarot was corrupted by Frieza and Yahoo's power after eating Frieza and Yahoo's gruesome gut check, face knee kick, and elbow shot to his chest. Frieza and Yahoo worked Dictator Kakarot up until he grabbed Kakarot's round shoulder blades and threw him down. Yet Dictator Kakarot retained his composure so that I was speechless. Simply put, Kakarot flew away to gain ground, but Frieza and Yahoo didn't stop chasing him. Dictator Kakarot slowed down in the midst of Namek's downfall, swallowing a painful hook to his face, a back knee shot, and a double curb stomp from Frieza and Yahoo. Kakarot was almost out of options until he grabbed both Frieza and Yahoo's arms mid-air. Still mid-air, Dictator Kakarot slowed his body economy again, and Frieza and Yahoo bankrupted him with a lethal gut check. Yet Kakarot refused to let go of his fight autonomy because he knew that he was an anomaly. So they both played duck duck goose until Dictator Kakarot deflected Frieza and Yahoo's ki blast away from him. Double Claymore kicked and blasted him off. Rendered mortal by the blast, Mr. Blackface Popo used all the Dragon Balls to summon Erika Shenron Kirk so that he could wish all of Frieza and Yahoo's fighters from Namek back to life, one of them being Vegeta, who rose from his grave like Tutankhamun in MJ's Thriller music video. Kakarot and Frieza and Yahoo kept working each other off as if the space raid was overdue. With the eviction from Namek fast approaching, Frieza and Yahoo circled around Goku and bashed him away from Dende and Erika Shenron Kirk. As King Kai and the Namekans were telepathically FaceTiming each other on the group call, Dictator Kakarot cooed their signal and ordered them both to add everyone on Namek back to Earth Z Fighters group chat except for him and the Space Zionist. Frieza and Yahoo glanced backwards, saw Erika Shenron Kirk, and ran over to him to wish for immortality. The look on Dende's face told me everything I knew about Frieza and Yahoo's power. Dende bickered in Namekian and added everyone back to the group chat on Dictator Kakarot's behalf. Frieza and Yahoo crashed out so hard that he tried blasting Dende off but missed. Even Vegeta flew towards Frieza for a rematch via private chat but got blocked unannounced. I felt for Vegeta. It's like being invited over to your crush's house to get laid before waking up to your morning alarm and realizing it was a dream all along. With Vegeta out of the way, Frieza laid Kakarot on the floor, 10x'd his beam, and hoisted it over him, who caught and sucker punched him back. However, Frieza and Yahoo dusted Kakarot into a pool of hot molten lava, but Kakarot resurfaced upwards, gut checked Frieza and Yahoo, and sparred with them mid-air until the wheels fell off. On Israel, Palestine gonna get folded. Free Palestine, you wuss! The madness unraveled. Gut check, headbutt, neck weave, hand grab, arm tussle, Frieza and Yahoo moaning, super kick, curb stomp, sparring, right hook, another right hook, weave, and pump kick.
What you say about Netanyahu, nigga?
I said free Palestine, nigga! Their sparring made them dig deeper than they ever did, until Dictator Kakarot kicked Frieza and Yahoo off and cut one of the most legendary promos that any geopolitician would of all time. Down with Zionism and imperialism. The world can now see how weak you both are. Matter of fact, your days of destroying my people are numbered. Soon, you will see olive trees and watermelons growing on every bank and every street corner of the strip. Both the Zionists and the imperialists will feel the wrath of our power. Then Goku Gaza went back to his base form, gave Frieza and Yahoo a second chance, and flew away. Frieza and Yahoo resorted to his emergency disc blast and launched into Goku. Both turned around pissed and stated, "You really want the smoke, don't you, Frieza?" The mass occupation won't go down without a fight! Frieza and Yahoo negotiated for a two-state solution with Goku Gaza before leaving Namek. Goku Gaza stated, "When we asked for a ceasefire via streaming and premium features to our land back, you destroyed our home, our food, and water supply. You canceled the life subscriptions of our women and children as a reflection of how evil you and your allies are." However, Goku Gaza let go of his bitterness towards Frieza and Yahoo and spared the Space Zionists before flying off one last time. Little did Goku know that all his enemies would rather die for what they believed in than change their perception of the world around them to become better beings. So Frieza and Yahoo shot a final blast before Dictator Kakarot destroyed him for good, and he survived the explosion of Namek after landing on Yardrad, where he learned instant transmission.
Until then, everyone, I am the Monkey, and this is goodbye.